power tool, sleep. Sleep is the best meditation. Dalai Lama. Stress affects the quantity and quality of sleep that people get. Not only are people getting less sleep than they should get because they're stressed, they're also getting a lower quality of sleep when they're stressed. Did you know that most people get about an hour less sleep than they should be getting each night? That means in a week's time they've lost about a full night of sleep. That's over 50 lost nights of sleep in a year. 1 in 5 Americans suffers from chronic sleep deprivation. Many times, people don't get enough deep, relaxing, restorative rest because they go to sleep with the stress response still activated. As a result, their body expends its energy following through on the message to fight or run, rather than rest, restore, and repair. Even though the people are asleep, they stay in the fight or flight mode. Because of this, it's possible to awaken in the morning more tired than when they fell asleep. That's stressful. Insufficient and poor quality sleep can contribute to or result in these health problems: obesity, decreased immune function, increased risk for cancer, increased risk for diabetes, decreased growth hormone production, decreased ability to think clearly, diminished memory, impaired brain cells, Alzheimer's disease, decreased learning, and mental health problems. Poor sleep quality may increase the likelihood of several stress-related disorders, including heart disease, stomach ulcers, constipation, and mood disorders, including depression. It's pretty obvious, when we don't get enough sleep, it can be really bad for our health. How much sleep do you need? There is no one right answer. Some people fare very well with only 6 hours of sleep. Others require 9 hours of sleep for good health and to function normally. Most little children need between 11 to 12 hours per night, while teenagers range from 9 to 10. By the time we're adults, the amount of sleep needed generally ranges from 6 to 9 hours each night. Try this. The best way to find out how much sleep is right for you is to try this simple experiment. Set apart 4 or 5 days in a row when you don't need to awaken particularly early for any reason. Go to bed at the same time each night. Wake up in the morning without an alarm clock or any other distracting influences. Make a note of the time that you awakened each morning. The average amount of time that you slept for those nights is the amount of sleep that you tend to need. What about naps? Many people try to make up for lack of sleep with naps during the day. This is a good idea, except that most people take naps that last too long. Recent research has shown that the ideal duration for a nap is only about 10 to 15 minutes. Naps that last a lot longer appear to cause your body to go into deeper sleeping rhythms, the way they do during a typical night's sleep. When this happens, people tend to feel groggy when they awaken from the nap. According to one study, people who took naps for 10 minutes felt more refreshed and alert than those who napped for any other length of time. A nap should rarely last more than 20 minutes. How long should it take to fall asleep? Some people can fall asleep and stay asleep in a minute or two. For others, it takes more than 30 minutes or even an hour before sleep kicks in. For these people, it may be stressful just trying to go to sleep. The longer sleep doesn't come, the harder they try to sleep. This can actually make things worse. Remember, your nervous system is listening to your conscious thoughts. If, while you're lying in bed trying to fall asleep, those thoughts involve doing things, today's and tomorrow's activities all involve doing something, or worrying about things, thoughts, it keeps the body in a mode related to activity, or even turns on the stress response. This is not the kind of thinking that the nervous system needs to hear in order to shut things down for the day. The best messages for falling asleep are those that focus on the present moment. Put your attention on something that is happening here and now, like your breathing or normal sensations in the body. Notice how great it feels to have your head sinking into your pillow. You will find yourself falling asleep so quickly you'll be astounded. Tips for better sleep. There are many things you can do to help improve your sleeping patterns. The more of these you regularly do, the better sleep you'll probably get, both in quantity and quality. To improve your sleep, do these on a regular basis. Exercise. Along with all of the other great reasons to exercise, aerobic activity helps pull you out of the stress response, utilizes the stress physiology, and creates the feel-good chemicals we enjoy so much. People who exercise tend to go to sleep faster, sleep deeper, and get more restorative rest in a shorter amount of time. Go to sleep earlier in the evening. Our ancestors did not enjoy the many modern advances in technology, so for the most part, they went to sleep when it got dark. The human wake and sleep cycle is naturally regulated by the bright light of day and the darkness of night. Go to bed at the same time every night. Your body loves a consistent sleep schedule. Put away your electronic devices 30 minutes before falling asleep. The light that the body is exposed to with late-night television, computers, or other such devices may disrupt natural sleep cycles and rhythms and make sleep less productive. Keep your room as dark as possible while you sleep. Melatonin, the hormone that controls sleep and wake cycles, cannot be produced in the presence of light. Even small night lights may have a big effect on your ability to stay asleep. This also goes for lights on alarm clocks and electronics. Turn them away from you and put them on the dimmest setting. Don't eat or drink caffeine and related substances before bed. Caffeine is a stimulant. It's not a relaxant. By consuming caffeine, you keep your body geared up for activity. That's not going to help you fall asleep. Don't eat, especially big meals, within 3 to 4 hours before going to sleep. Nothing takes more energy besides exercise than digestion. Your body is not made to digest food lying down. If you need to eat, have a small snack with a little bit of protein. Too much protein will help keep you awake, and healthy carbs to help you avoid waking up hungry during the night. Some good examples are peanut butter on toast or a bowl of cereal. Avoid sleep medication. Sleep medication might be necessary on rare occasions. The problem with sleep medications is their addictive nature and other unwanted side effects. Oftentimes, the more you use them, the more you need them. Avoid wine before bed. Wine does have the ability to make you feel drowsy and relaxed for sleep. The problem is that the alcohol in the wine will keep you in the lighter stages of sleep, which is not the highest quality sleep, so you may not feel rested when you waken. Alcohol is also a diuretic, which means that no matter how much you drink, you'll need to urinate more. This can cause more nighttime trips to the bathroom, another sleep disruptor. Make your room more conducive for sleeping. What you see before going to bed stays with you, so a clean, organized room is a great place to start. Make sure that the room is as dark as possible for sleeping and that great natural light is available during the day. Limit your bedroom to a place for sleeping and sex, and paint the walls with more subdued colors to enjoy a relaxed feel. Practice these ideas to improve your quality and quantity of sleep. You may want to inventory your room and decide how to make your room better for sleep. If you have difficulty falling asleep, if you have trouble staying asleep, or if you find yourself waking up during the night and not being able to fall back asleep, practice one of the relaxation exercises available in this course. These exercises help your body and mind wind back down and return to sleep. Be sure to do this just before you fall asleep. Make sure it's the last thing you do before you close your eyes. You'll be surprised how much easier it is to fall asleep and get some rest.